Hello all, welcome back to this channel where I solve Leetcode's problem of the day with you all. Before proceeding to the video, let me tell you about myself. I'm a guardian at Leetcode and I've solved more than 1000 DSA problems across various platforms. So I have been through this grind and I understand the hard work it takes to be in this field. So yeah, definitely I could make you explain with the best strategies and explanations. So let's proceed solving the question without wasting any time. So it's lead code problem number 1432 and it's a medium level question. And the question says that you have to find the maximum difference you can get from changing an integer, right? Let's see the question first. So, okay, the question says that you are given an integer num. You will apply the following steps to num two separate times, right? Pick a digit x whose range would be from 0 to 9, and then you have to pick another digit y whose range would be again from 0 to 9. X and y can also be same, and you have to replace all the occurrences of x in the decimal representation of num by y. Okay, this is also good. Let A and B be the two results from applying the operations to num independently, and you have to return the maximum difference between A and B. Note that neither A nor B may have any leading zeros and must not be 0. Okay, so what has actually happened here that this question is just very similar to the one we solved yesterday. That's yesterday's POTD. The only difference is in that uh, yesterday's problem, we were even allowed to have the numbers with leading zeros also, right? So there you could have a number with leading zero. So for finding uh, the minimum number, you were just required to replace the first digit of the number with zero, and that's how you got your minimum most number. But here it has been strictly said that we cannot take that case. Okay, so the approach to this question would be very similar to the one we used yesterday. Only we will have to focus on this very thing and we will just be able to solve this question. For example, this question is given 555. Let's look at to this question, right? Okay, so a number was given n is equal to 555, right? Okay. So it has said that you have to replace a particular digit in all of its occurrences in the num with a certain number so that you can again get two types of number that you have to find maximum and minimum, right? Okay, so in order to find out the maximum number, again, out of the digits we have been given in range that 0 to 9, we'll try to replace the particular digit with the highest most in the given range, right? That's 9. So obviously in this question, if you have to find out the maximum number, for that you will simply try to replace your 5 with 9, right? So your maximum number here would become 555. I hope I make sense here. Now for the case of minimum, this is the twist in this question and it's pretty simple. Like in yesterday's question, what we did that we said that just take the first character that here it was. I'm saying that okay. What we did yesterday was we just took the first digit of the number 5. Like here it's 5, and we simply replaced it with 0. That's what we were supposed to do. So here in this you will get 0, okay, which was certainly right in yesterday's question, right? But here in this question, this case has to be neglected, right? It means you cannot consider a number which is a 0 okay, which results in 0, or it's actually starting from 0, right? So what we will do here, that we will simply check, we'll try to replace with the next least number, which is 1. So 5 should be replaced with 1, right? So here the resultant number will become 111, and then the difference would be found out, which is 999 minus 111, and that's 888. That's the output we are required to find, right? I hope this particular thing is clear to you all, right? Like if I take another example, like take the number like as 9 is equal, n is equal to 9255. Okay, if this is your example, then I assume what you will do. So here again we will simply traverse it, and to find out the maximum number, we'll find the first digit from the left side, which is not equal to 9, right? So here when it will be iterated, obviously this first number would be neglected because it's already 9. So it will shift to the next number, which is 2, right? So that's how it will be, that now the all the occurrences of this number, of this digit in the number, would be replaced by 9. So that's how we'll get our maximum number, which will be 9955. I hope this is clear and it makes sense. Right, but for the case of minimum, what we'll do will be a bit different thing. Like here, we will check if the first particular digit is equal. We need to check whether the first digit is actually equal to 1 or not. Because here, we cannot take 0 as our first digit in this number or in this question, right? So we will consider our next least number, which is 1, right? So that's how we'll try to do that for the first number to make it valid, right? What we'll do that the our first character or the first digit of the number should be replaced with 1, right? Like let me tell you one thing, like for the case of minimum, what has been said that for 0th digit, let me be precise, 0th digit, our range of numbers, our range of number is from 1 to 9 only, right? For the 0th digit. And then from 1 till nth digit, the range allowed to us is from 0 to 9, right? So for the first digit, as you can see, that it's 1 is the least possible number, right? So if it is not equal to 1, you will simply check. And if it is not equal to 1, then you will have to replace your first digit with 1 only, right? So that's how you will get your, so your 9 will actually be replaced with 1. Okay, so 1255. This is how it will be. And yeah, that's all, because we just have to perform two operations, right? So we perform two operations, and here we got minimum as 1255, maximum as 9255, and now you will simply find out the difference, which will be, you will simply just find out the difference, and that will be 8700, right? Let's take up another number which, through which you're able to get your concepts crystal clear. So suppose I'm having a number of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me actually take a number with repeated digits, right? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Seems good now. a lucky type of number, right? Okay, so this is our number. And now again, you have to find out your maximum and minimum, right? So, as I said, for the case of maximum, it is just similar that you have to find out the leftmost uh, non-nine character, right? So it is the first character, and that is your one. So simply your one would be replaced with nine, right? So if 1 is replaced with 9, you will get your new number as 92929. I hope this is clear. For the case of minimum, right? Here I told you that for the zeroth digit, you have your range from 1 till 9, right? So in order to make the number least, right, you should at least have your first digit or the very first most digit equal to 1, since you can't take it 0 because leading zeros doesn't have any significance in a number. So it is like that the total number of digit in a number even after changing should be maintained. So if you take a number with a leading zero is not considered, so the total number of digit would get reduced. So this case is not accepted in this question. Right. So since the leftmost digit is already equal to the minimum value, like the way we did in max, that if our leftmost or the first digit is already equal to 9, we look for another digit which is not equal to 9 from the left side only. In the same way we see here, like if your first digit is not equal to uh, uh, if your first digit is not equal to 1, then you have to convert your first digit. But if it is, then go ahead and look for another digit, right? So here we will be taking 2, right? And 2 shall be replaced with our now minimum most number, which is 0, right? So what will happen that your 2 will be actually replaced with 0 and your number will become 10101. And now your difference would be simply 9 minus 1, 8, 2 minus 0, 2, 9 minus 1, 8, 2 minus 0, 2, and 9 minus 1, 8, right? This will be your simply difference. So I hope the concept is very clear to you all that what you have to do. I'm not going to explain you the approach for maximum number, for it is the same thing we did yesterday. So I'm just leaving this for maximum case. Just see for this minimum number, right? So for this minimum number, we simply have to do that you have to consider a string minimum, which will be equal to the string value of the string value of the number which we'll have, okay? And in that way, we will simply check. The first condition would be this only, that if this minim dot caret of 0, that you have to check out the first caret 0th uh, index of the string, whether it is equal to 1 or not. If it is not equal to 1, okay, you simply have to first replace it 1, okay, then you have to replace it with 1, okay. Next step is you will now traverse. So if it is not equal to 1, then here you will replace it 1 and your one operation would be done, right? But if in the else case, maybe your first digit is already equal to 1, like the case in this, then you will have to traverse from, then you will obviously have to traverse from 1 till your n, and then you will find out the another digit Okay, and you will give the condition that if that ch is not equal to 0 and ch is not equal to 1 either, right? Because here in this case 0 and 1 both are considered to give you the least possible cases of number, right? So you will simply just reduce it with um, replace that number with 0, right? And that's how just we have to return the minimum and maximum, and we will return the difference of these two integer form. Okay, let's try coding this, though it's a very simple approach, but okay. You'll have your string st, which will have the string dot value of num. Okay, then you will have your intent, which will store the length of the string. Okay, then you will have two characters, char ch is equal to that's empty literal. Okay, and then you have your ch1, which will have this. Okay, I hope this is clear. Then you need to have string max, which will store the maximum number, and min, which will again store the minimum most number. Okay, and now you will just simply say that uh, the logic which we used yesterday to find out the maximum possible number, that you will simply traverse from this, and you will take st dot to char array. Okay, and you will see that if c is not equal to 9, okay, then you will take your ch is equal to c and then break out, right? And now we will have your max is equal to max dot replace your ch with 9. Okay, I hope up till here it's clear. Okay, and for the case of minimum, you will check that if your first digit is actually equal to 1 or not, right? So you will check that if st dot char add of 0 is not equal to 1, right? Then what you will do? Then you will do that min is equal to min dot replace st dot char add of 0 with 1. Okay. But if that's not the case, like the one I showed you an example, then again we will have to traverse from the next character, okay, and find out the next digit which is not equal to 0 or 1, right? So first let's extract the character so that it's easier for us to write it, right? So st dot char of I, and you will say that if ch, let's take another value for this because I've already taken ch over there, a. I'm taking it as a. If a is not equal to 0 and a is not equal to uh, 1, then what you will do, then you have your ch1 will be replaced with a, and you will break out of this loop. Okay, and now just return the integer value, integer dot parse in. And yes, if you code in C++, as I have been doing in my earlier videos also, I shall provide you with that C++ code by the end of this video only. You should just stick to this video till the end to at least grab this concept of solving it. Just you can even code by your own, but still I'll provide you with the code by the end of this program. Okay, So you have your max minus integer dot parse int of min, right? Run it. This is accepted. Submit it. Here I am getting and maybe I'm going somewhere wrong. Dot replace. Okay, I have actually here not replaced it. So I need to even replace it now to get my minimum most value. So min is equal to min dot replace ch1 which I took with 0. Right? Run it. It's accepted. Submit it. And it is accepted with my 1 millisecond runtime and 92.38% it beats. So yeah, this is the one. So this is the C++ code for this question. You may refer to it. The concept is completely same, it's just the way of writing is different. I hope you know that why we use toy, right? S2I and 2 underscore string, right? In place of string dot value and integer dot parseInt, right? So yeah, this was it. It was an easy question, though it has been marked medium, but it's definitely not. It was an easy level question. Till then, so yeah, we will meet tomorrow again with another question. Till then, keep learning and keep growing. Bye bye.